Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My legs on fire. God dang. Oh. Oh, that's when you know you're getting old.
Plan for the team, and then as they game plan for Lamar
This is Sean Porter
after having the experience of Shakur Stevenson.
praising Zepeda's
IQ. A lot of
IQ.
fighters don't do this. A lot of camps don't do this.
Boxing IQ.
We got to come back better. We got to come back different. I thought they live and they die on the sword of being a volume puncher, not setting up certain, not creating angles to offset the offense of the other fighter and create more offense for yourself. And there was so much intelligence going on in the ring last night that I found. Obviously, I was very impressed. I was very impressed by that. And I said, you know what? Not only does this kid have an engine now, and it goes to show you, like a fight with you and William Zepeda, you both should grow after that fight because you're still relatively young. You still got
salute
more
my
things
brother
to
Trey
learn,
Titan.
things to grow into as boxers. But William
Why do they
Zepeda
keep calling him a kid?
from the
Zepeda's
fight
not a
that he had
kid.
with Shakur Stevenson. You hate to get a loss, but a lot of times the loss is why they say that all is for learn. And that's just what I said. A loss forces you to stop and look at what's wrong. In a win, you do a lot wrong in a win, and you keep it moving because you got the win. And so it's like, in a loss, you can't ignore what you've done wrong. I heard you say it time and time again ahead of you before your last fight. I just gotta listen to the corner. I'm like,
man, salute to the family. Come on, man, press that like button. We're not gonna be long because I know one of my comrades gonna be going live soon.
The instructions of the corner to the T, and now you've grown. Moving forward, I have to listen to my corner now, and kind of take us through that as well.
Somebody
like what it means to know that I can be out there on my own doing what I feel I need to do. And a lot of people say
Abdullah Mason. We talking Abdullah Mason this morning. Salute. Shelton LDBC is in the building. It's always God bless the mighty LDBC. Salute Dale Riv is in the building.
Coming up through the pros, anytime that I got like a
Tomorrow is in the building. Salute family. Y'all come on in.
It came from the training.
Let's hear Abdullah.
To the fight, and during the fight, it'll show up by them, by the corner. All right, do it like this. It remind me of what something we did in the training. Boom, boom, listen to the corner. It's over with. So it's definitely important to apply everything in a ring the way it's supposed to be applied. Of course, you got a way you apply it, and it works sometimes. And sometimes the corner works better because they have that eye.
It's like reason being, again, you go back to the drum board, you write some wrong.
Hey, y'all. Who hurt? I have a question for the family. Who hurt Sean Porter? Who hurt Sean Porter where every top... I'm not even going to that. This is about Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason is being set up to be the next face of boxing from his generation. Shakur and Keyshawn had the opportunity to do the same thing, and they dropped the ball. Now, you might say, well, coach, what are you talking about? Let's make it plain for the people. To my comrades who are in the sport of boxing and follow it well, who manages Abdullah Mason? Oh, they're not going to like this. They not going to like this one, y'all. They not going to like this one when I put that truth out. Salute Black Jericho is in the building. The messenger in the building, y'all. We in the gym. Oh, there it is. Say it ain't so, Black Jericho. Is it not Jay Prince? Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. We are about to furthermore destroy their excuses. Come on, YouTube. Don't do me like that. How I go from 20 people to 3 and then back up to 30. Come on, YouTube. Don't do me like that. I'm not cursing. Huh? I'm just telling a little bit of truth. Y'all know how y'all get. Don't do me like that, YouTube. Now, if indeed, if Jay Prince is advising and managing Abdullah, how come Abdullah is moving way better with way more warrior testicular fortitude than Shakur and Keyshawn, I want to disabuse all of the Shakur meat riders and the Keyshawn defenders. All of you who are trying to blame it on Jay Prince. I want to remove every excuse that they have. Because if it was indeed Jay Prince, Abdullah Mason done been in some fights, y'all. We've seen Abdullah drop, come back through the furnace of affliction, and pull off the win. What's that guy's name that was wearing the little shag that dropped Abdullah? Man, what was that dude name? Come on. Johan Vasquez. You all remember Johan Vasquez? Oh, I got my comrades in the building. Salute the Nitric Banner. Salute Andrew 100, the African warrior. Man, I ain't seen you in a minute, fam. Welcome on in. Now, do you all remember Johan Vasquez? Do you all remember when the crowd went crazy when he dropped Abdullah? What happened the next round? Man, Abdullah took that instruction from his father, came back out the next round and put the beats on Johan and won the fight. Do you all remember? He dropped them right back. You put me down? Watch this. I'm coming back to put you. Abdullah Mason. Oh, man. And just to think, Keyshawn was trying to lure man Abdullah. Just to think that Keyshawn was trying to little bro Abdullah. You see, Abdullah is the type of fighter we need to be defending. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting into the cooking before I even let Abdullah talk. My bad, y'all. Go ahead, Abdullah.
Once you get in the ring on fight night and you actually implement it, like
that's why I had stopped. Sean Porter is trying to get into the head of Abdullah like Zepeda is some super saiyan that's getting better and better, as if Abdullah is also not downloading from each challenge and getting better as well. But we're gonna hear from the young king.
You were just saying, you what happens is psychologically you kind of learn that you can do it. You learn.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sean.
But yeah, like I remember back in
time out. These two guys that's sitting in between Abdullah, Sean Detel and this other guy, this other dweeb that's always talking shit on Black American fighters. I do find it interesting that how they all just find each other and click up. But they want us to not be a monolith, correct? See? Black Jericho says he sees how Mason gets respected and wanted to get in the way of that. Yep. Pay attention, y'all. We're talking boxing talk, so pay attention. Boxing is that microcosm of life, a representation of it. Boxing is also, it can almost be a litmus test to see the character of a man. But let's hear Abdul.
2022 when I
don't know what you say.
What feelings come to mind?
I feel like one of those type of fights would definitely be a career-defining fight for me at this point. So, like, he has everything that somebody would want to see me face.
Abdullah is saying this will be my career-defining fight, especially after Zepeda. Listen, after Zepeda put that whooping on Lamont Roach, do you know what will happen if Abdullah comes in and stops Zepeda? Something that Shakur couldn't do? Oh, they don't like this. And y'all already know what time it is. Here it go. It hit me. Oh, man. These things be hitting me like Harriet Tubman visions. If Abdullah Mason, oh, man. Come on, y'all. Press the like button. Come on, man. Give me my likes. About 100 people that came through. I got 12 likes. Nasty work. That lets me know there's some COINTELPRO boxing fans coming in just hate watching. Watch this, y'all. Some of y'all have been with me for so long and been on the frequency so long, y'all know what's about to happen. A prophecy's about to come. If Abdullah Mason stops Zepeda, Shakur Stevenson turns on Abdullah. Either two things happen. One of them Shakur's already tried to do. Shakur tried to little bro Abdullah. He tried to little bro Abdullah, Huh? And Abdullah said, I already got brothers. God! Hold on. Let me calm down. Listen. Abdullah told Shakur and all of them, I already got brothers. Stay with me now, y'all. Stay with me. Remember that live I did and I told you that if them two brothers, and y'all know who two I'm talking about, don't move right to the tune of Jay Prince and the way he wants them to move, he got something hidden in the chamber that he can use against both of them. Who did I tell y'all that man was? Man, let me, I gotta, hold up. I didn't even know that this was gonna come to me. Listen, boy, boxing is a special thing to me. I've been down in the dumps today, but look at this. I start talking that boxing talk. Oh, and that truth start coming out. God damn, I'm good. All praise is due to the Most High. Listen, I told you all, Jay Prince, Abdullah Mason, in the mind of Jay Prince, that's his Floyd Mayweather. You see, Floyd eventually, he took the business advice and acumen of Jay Prince and eventually moved Jay out the way. Abdullah, Shakur, and Keyshawn are all advised and managed by Jay Prince. Now, Keyshawn, they already got a plan for him. Oh, yeah, they already got a plan for him. That's why the WBO dropped him to number 7. They got that man under Barboza. Salute my brother Drew Titan in the building. Huh? Now, what did I tell y'all? I told you all back then, I said, Jay Prince ain't worried about Keyshawn or Shakur not moving properly because the one he really wants to take to the top at this point is Abdullah. Now let me show y'all. See, Abdullah done paid his dues. Abdullah done went through a few wars already. He's already showed when Johan dropped him, he came back, defeated Johan, dropped him right back. He went to war with Sam Noakes. Look what he did with Bell. Now, Sean Porter is already putting into the atmosphere that Zepeda somehow is going to be this monster now. And Abdullah is making them stand on it. And you can tell, if you all just watch. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up on here. I want you all to watch this interview. Y'all see that? I want you all to watch this interview and look at the demeanor of the two sitting between Abdullah. Look at them. What their demeanor tells me is they're glad they're getting the interview, but they rather this be another individual. And those who are called by my name know what frequency that I'm on. Yeah, Black Jericho, because they know they've been talking shit. So Abdullah Mason says, this will be my career-defining moment where you all will have to bear witness. Now listen, Abdullah cannot be getting hit how he was getting hit by Bell. Abdullah cannot make the mistakes that he's made with Bell in the first 5 rounds, with Sam Noakes, or with Johan. He's going to, because Zepeda knows. Because the same way I have this energy about Abdullah beating Zepeda in spectacular fashion, if Zepeda beats Abdullah, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand what's going on. If Zepeda beats Abdullah after whooping Lamont Roach ass the way he just did, after Lamont Roach, watch how it's all, this web is all tied together. After Lamont Roach almost beat Tank, what you all need to understand is Zepeda will be the new face of Mexican boxing. Let me take a sip of water. Y'all don't understand what's going on. Y'all don't understand what's going on. The zone, they got this thing locked down. I don't care what Zuffa say. The Zone got this thing locked down because they got all of the plantations under one roof. Put a little bit too much lemon in here. Let me calm down. I don't think people see what's about to happen. Do you all think it's a mistake that when Lomachenko announced his return, the first time we see Loma's putting the belt on Abdullah? Ah, man. Lomachenko is putting a belt on Abdullah, doing a long photo op. What are they preparing Abdullah for? What are they preparing Zepeda for? Now, while the plantations in American boxing are all under the Zone now, well, let me ask y'all a question. Who owns the Zone? Salute Queen Tete in the building. Who owns the Zone? And who is this really about winning? You all can dwell on that later. Abdullah Mason is going to be our next champion that has a strong father in his corner and brothers who are all monsters as well. You see, that last fight card, what Abdullah and his brothers did in Ohio, that is what Keyshawn was able to do, but didn't do it in Norfolk. So all of you trying to blame it on, oh man, this is Jay Prince's fault, to take the responsibility off of Shakur, to take the responsibility off of Keyshawn, who manages Abdullah? And what is the big difference between Abdullah, Keyshawn, and Shakur? It's that father. It's that father. And these two, and Sean Porter as well, they're getting the interview. They're getting the interview, but you can tell. Because when they're sitting with a Xander Zayas, or they're sitting with a Ryan Garcia, or they're sitting with a Zepeda, man, the energy is different. Everybody is so upbeat. Everybody's like, man, you look at you defeated this guy, and man, you look at you knocked down Devin Haney, and you beat Lamont Roach, and where's the energy for this interview? Where's the energy for this interview? Now, I told y'all, somebody asked me this question a year and a half ago. They said, Coach, do you think boxing will rise again? I said, yeah. Let me see what Queen Tate, the sister, has spoken. She said same thing with MMA and bare knuckle boxing. They can't stand the fact to see Lorenzo Hunt as pound for pound champion. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better listen to Queen Tate. If we had a heavyweight champion that moved like Lorenzo Hunt, like right now, Wilder's on his way out. But if we had man, listen, y'all look up that brother Lorenzo Hunt. Man, he be talking, hey, Queen Tate, he be talking noise to him, don't he? He be talking noise, he be talking cash money trash to him. And beats them into submission. Bare knuckle. Beats him into submission. But listen to this. This is how I answered the brother. I said, well, brother, I got some good news and some bad news. Here's the good news. Boxing's going to rise again. But it ain't going to be how y'all like it. I know you are crying and praying for the days of Showtime to come back, HBO to come back. You want to see You want to see Max Kellerman and Larry Merchant again being biased towards all our fighters? I seen who was that up there? Oh man, Tim Bradley was up there talking. Tim Bradley was up there talking that truth for once. And Max Kellerman got up there and said, who was he talking about? He was talking about Keyshawn being a duck. Max Kellerman said, well, let me play devil's advocate. I said, Max, you ain't playing. You ain't playing devil's advocate. You just being a devil. Back to what I was saying. So now, all of you naysayers that said that this can never happen, it's happening. All of these plantations are having to now work with the big plantation, the zone. Now let me tell y'all what we got on our hands and what we're dealing with. Some of y'all dropped the ball when we had Errol. And he was breaking men's orbital bones and bodies and ribs. Some of you dropped the ball with Terrence Crawford. Huh? Some of you you waited too long to try to get on the train of Andre Ward. Right? Let me tell you this. Abdullah Mason, right after Devin Haney, is our next great hope in the sport of boxing. He got a good head on his shoulders. He has a fence of blood around him. And when I say a fence of blood, I'm talking about his brothers and his father that protect him and shield him. And all of you that want to defend the fighters that you idol worship, now you can't. Because Jay Prince manages this man as well. Now, what excuse you gonna give Keyshawn and Shakur now? I want to say this because I know the general's about to go live, and I got a class in a few. So, brothers and sisters, you're hearing it here right now. Abdullah Mason is calling out Zepeda. He says, I want him now. I don't want you all talking about it needs to build. We're not going to allow you all to pull the same Canelo trick that you all did before. Now, you all remember what the WBO said when it was time for, and they thought Devin was somehow scared of Keyshawn, and they said, well, Devin's going to have to vacate, and it's too late for us to make him this franchise, blah, 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 blah. Bet. Keep the same energy. All of you keep WBC, IBF, all of you keep the same energy now that Abdullah Mason is calling out every single one of your title holders, besides the title he holds himself. Daryl in the building. Galloway, salute, family. So we have to support Abdullah. Abdullah's going to have to get in that gym, and he's going to have to be sharp. Zepeda is coming forward with a high velocity rate of punches. I already know what the game plan is. The game plan of Zepeda and his team is this. We know that Mason will take a punch sometimes to give a punch. And they are betting on you being undisciplined to catch you with that punch. The way Johan hit Abdullah, you can't be taking those punches from Zepeda. The way Sam Noakes was hitting on you, which we've only seen him get hit like that repeatedly one time. Usually, if he gets caught, he'll stop that person later. Abdul's going to have to be sharp. Now, this might not be one of the biggest fights in our hearts and minds, but let me show you what's on the balance. You got Abdullah Mason and you got Zepeda. All right? The powers that be are already seeing that Abdullah's going to bring in the money. They see that he has a father in his corner that's not going to allow him to crash out like Keyshawn. Or be a coward. Or nigga Stevenson. Zepeda beats Abdullah. He becomes the new face of Mexican boxing. We can go ahead and thank Canelo and let him go. Abdullah Mason can be that next great black American champion that's flashy, that's stopping dudes, that's not talking about this head to toe cabal, brother crap. I got brothers. Salute Michael James. So family, I know we've been talking a lot about those who are not making things happen. This morning I wanted to talk about somebody who is. Shout out to Abdullah Mason. We are hoping and praying and supporting you, young brother, that you keep being great and hopefully nobody gets in their way and the fight is made. Peace to the family, peace to my comrades, and it is always smoke to the COINTELPRO boxing fan. Peace.